I feel like a businessman. Wait, I am one. I was wondering if we can pay for the 3 people behind us, or how many ever people are behind us. All right. So, we're getting lunch, and we're gonna be paying for the 4 people behind us. Well, why I like doing that is just to make people's days. It doesn't really matter to me. As long as I can help them, I'm happy. The truth is, we forget the power of positivity. I'm in 1st grade, and I'm on a mission to change the world. I'm Cavanaugh Bell. I'm the Chief Positivity Curator of the nonprofit called Cool and Dope, and this is my passion.
Gavin Aubell is from Gaithersburg. He used $600 of his own savings to help others.
He's helped to deliver care packages to hundreds of families during the pandemic.
To date, we've helped about 18,000 people. What would have started to be just a care pack for grandma ended up spiraling into 73 care packs he actually made in March of 2020.
So the thing that you're doing, it also points out there's nothing too small or too big that can be done when you're a leader to help other people. Like, you have figured that out.
Considering others' obstacles in life, that's cool. And DOPE stands for Dish Out Positive Energy. And that basically means you don't know what's going on in other people's lives. So stay positive, be positive. What made me wanted to start is I didn't want my grandma to catch COVID. So I decided to use my life savings to make care packs for her and her senior citizen friends. Because when me and my mom were getting stuff to make a care pack for her, I was just thinking about all these other people and not just my grandma. And that's how it spiraled into starting a community pantry. So Cool and Dope is a non-profit organization that's all about spreading positivity and doing anti-bullying work, because I'm an anti-bullying activist.
And we believe that we can do that by creating leadership opportunities for kids so that they feel powerful to speak up and speak out. He came to me and said that he wanted to do more in the community and help kids feel powerful, so that was kind of how Cool and Dope was born.
This is where my community pantry is, and I stock it every week. All the senior citizens that live here come and get all the stuff that they need.
So the mobile pantries officially started October 2020. Prior to that, we had a warehouse space that was donated where we ran a community food bank where families could come every weekend to get large care packs that would have both non-perishable foods but then also fresh fruits and vegetables. That space, we actually lost it in October, and so we shifted from doing kind of the more permanent location where people could come to doing the mobile pantries and also food deliveries.
We just finished the community pantry. Now it's time to get to the storage unit. We're here at the storage unit, and we're going to make a care pack for a family that has COVID. Time to open up shop. So what we're doing here is we're filling a care pack for family that's tested positive for COVID. I see Rice Krispie, it's my favorite, I want to eat it. But it's also all about helping people, so yeah, now we're going to her house. Time to close up shop.
Depending upon the day, we may get 3 to 5 kind of emergency care pack calls that we get through different resource centers of families that have tested positive, that aren't able to leave their home and can't afford to have food delivered. So we'll usually have to kind of drop everything and then go to the storage units or pull what we might already have at our home to go and drop care packs off.
I just wanted to start my nonprofit to make a little difference about bullying. I'm just a kid. Nobody wants to listen to a 6-year-old kid, but now 2 years later, I'm 8 and I did it.
One thing that he constantly teaches me is the ability to dream. And so he'll come up with a goal and I'm not really sure how to support him, but I try my best, and then consistently every time he crushes the goal. Cool and Dope has kind of been like a mother-son bonding time. I'm a single mom and I'm constantly always working, and the blessing that has been the pandemic is I have him here because otherwise he'd be at school, and so that's time away from each other. But being able to do the pantries, being able to do filling the truck for Pine Ridge, and just being able to brainstorm in general for Cool and Dope has been really like our time together to co-create, and it's probably the most beautiful thing that I could have ever asked for. He's the only child, and generally he gets what he wants. So the concept of sharing is not something that he necessarily has to practice on an everyday basis. So it continually like impresses me, his ability to be so selfless. And he's always, I mean, that's just who he's always been, even as a toddler.
It's a lot of work, but at the same time, it doesn't matter to me if it's a lot of work, because I'm still helping people and making sure that they have everything that they need.
At this point, I guess the sky is the limit. I don't necessarily want to put anything that's final on it, because he always proves to me time and time again like he's going to move that finish line, and there will never really be a finish line.
On November 20th, 2030, my 18th birthday, I went to an all-blowing worldwide, and I have 9 years, so I might as well make the best of it.
Cool and Dope, is all about, creating positivity, whether it's creating a shirt that someone feels comfortable wearing and confident wearing, whether it's creating, an opportunity for kids to come to a pantry to give back to those that are in need, or, a family adopting a mobile pantry to keep stocked for the community.
My family inspires me. My grandma motivates me of how hard she works, because when I need her to help me with my community pantry, she always makes sure that she can.
In terms of the future of Cool and Dope, I would hope that it would inspire, families to have those candid conversations with their kids about not even just bullying, but how can we support each other to feel more valued and to have our voices be heard, and then continuing that into a larger conversation of what can we do in our communities to create safe spaces for people to feel valued. In terms of Cavanaugh, probably many more years of me being exhausted, but I would hope, if nothing else, that he continues to dream big and find ways that he can kind of push that limit of what we think kids can achieve.
This is what I do for a living. This is what I want to do. This is what I'll always do. Started off slow and just put a smile on people's faces first. That's what I would say, just to start. Thanks for watching this episode. Click the subscribe to watch more videos from Whistle. So, it's fun doing this because, of course you get to see all your favorite foods and helping people and just... And all the fresh foods. Potatoes. Oh, that hurts. Got fresh potatoes.